Top 10 Hidden Secrets the World Has Never Revealed. The Room That Doesn't Exist. Vatican Archives. For centuries, the Vatican has claimed that its secret archives are simply historical records. But former researchers, historians, and even clergy members have confirmed something unsettling. Access is extremely limited, and entire sections are sealed without explanation. Only a handful of people in the world are allowed inside at any given time. You cannot browse freely. You must request specific documents, already knowing what you are looking for. Anything outside the approved list simply does not exist. Reports suggest documents describing lost civilizations, early human knowledge far beyond its era, and correspondence with individuals the Church officially denies ever existed. Some texts allegedly contradict known historical timelines and religious narratives, while lock history away instead of studying it openly. The Vatican says it is preservation. Critics say it is control. And the most disturbing part is this: no one outside truly knows what is being preserved or hidden. The forbidden map that shows Antarctica ice-free in 1513. A map was created by Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but modern analysis revealed something impossible. It shows Antarctica without ice. Antarctica has been covered in ice for at least 6,000 years. Yet the coastline on this map matches modern satellite imagery beneath the ice with terrifying accuracy. The map itself was supposedly copied from much older sources that should not have existed. Civilizations capable of advanced cartography thousands of years before modern science. No explanation fits perfectly. Not coincidence, not guesswork. If the map is accurate, someone mapped Antarctica before it froze. And history has no answer for who. The number station broadcasts across the world. Shortwave radios still pick up strange broadcasts. Robotic voices reading numbers, repeating sequences. No music, no explanation. They've been active for decades. Governments deny responsibility. Intelligence agencies remain silent, yet the broadcasts continue at fixed times, on fixed frequencies. Some believe they are espionage tools. Others believe they are automated systems with no human oversight anymore. There are even recordings where stations abruptly stop mid-message and never return. Who are they talking to? And why are they still broadcasting in an era of satellites and encrypted internet communication? No station has ever been officially shut down. They simply fade or continue forever. The city found beneath the ocean in 2001. Sonar scans off the coast of Cuba detected massive stone structures over 600 meters underwater. Perfect geometric shapes, pyramids, roads, walls. At that depth, these structures would be over 10,000 years old, older than any known civilization. No official excavation followed. Funding vanished. Media coverage stopped. Researchers involved reported pressure to abandon the site, if confirmed. It would rewrite human history instead. It was buried again. The man who was erased from history in 1809. People in England recorded a man named Thomas Martin who appeared suddenly, lived normally, then vanished. All records of him slowly disappeared. Census data changed. Property ownership vanished. Even church records rewrote themselves. Only personal diaries mention him. Historians call it clerical error. But errors don't erase a person from every system simultaneously. Someone existed, then didn't, and no one knows how. The sound no one can trace around the world. People hear the same unexplained noise. A low-frequency hum. It appears late at night. It causes anxiety, headaches, insomnia. Scientists cannot find a source. It has been recorded in the US, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Different environments, same sound. Some hear it clearly. Others hear nothing. Whatever causes it, it's selective. The military files still classified forever. Most classified documents are sealed for decades, then released. But some files are marked indefinitely classified. No release date, no review. Topics include unidentified aerial encounters, experimental technologies, and incidents involving civilian populations. Why would information ever need to remain secret forever? What truth does not survive exposure? The satellite images that were blurred on purpose, certain locations on Earth, are permanently blurred on public satellite maps, not military bases, entire regions, villages, ruins, empty land. Governments claim privacy, but privacy does not require global censorship. Something is there, and we are not meant to see it. The experiment that couldn't be repeated in the 1970s. Scientists recorded an experiment where participants influenced physical systems. Using focused intention alone, results were documented. Then funding disappeared. Attempts to repeat it failed, not because results changed, but because approval vanished. Knowledge doesn't disappear by accident. The secret isn't what you think. The biggest hidden secret isn't a place, a document, or a discovery. It's how often information is quietly removed before questions can even form. History isn't only written by winners. It's edited by silence. Governments classify documents. Corporations bury research. Media cycles move so fast that stories disappear before they can be examined. Entire narratives shift over decades until no one remembers what the original version was. Sometimes evidence doesn't vanish dramatically. It fades. A study loses funding. A witness retracts a statement. A journalist changes topics. A digital archive updates its content. And slowly, what once existed becomes harder to trace. In the digital age, erasing something doesn't require burning paper. It only requires controlling algorithms, access, and attention. If something cannot be found easily, most people assume it never existed. But archive pages, leaked files, and forgotten interviews tell a different story. There are moments in modern history where facts were adjusted, timelines rewritten, and public memory subtly redirected. The most powerful form of control is not hiding the truth completely. It is overwhelming it, burying it under noise, distracting you until you stop looking. And maybe that is the real secret. Not that the world is ruled by dramatic conspiracies, but that information itself is fragile. What you know depends on what survives. What survives depends on who controls the record. And the world you believe you understand may only be the version that was allowed to remain visible. So the next time you hear the phrase, "there's no evidence," ask yourself one quiet question. Was there never evidence, or was it simply removed before you ever thought to search for it? Some secrets are hidden, but others are erased, and that difference changes everything.